At this time of year, I spend most of my time warring against flies and trying to keep them off my horses. So I thought I would go ahead and test a bunch of DIY fly repellent products and little home remedies to see which ones actually work so that you can try them on your horse. Some of these I personally use, so I know that they work, but others I'm testing for the first time in this video. So I'm wearing right now one of these Hello Bello kids mosquito repellent bracelets. I've never tried this before, and I know it's for mosquitoes, but I thought mosquito, fly, they're both nuisances. So I'll be wearing this the whole video, and at the end I will give a review to see how it kept the flies off of me. I just want to go over the ingredients in the first recipe. So we're going to be using apple cider vinegar, rosemary essential oil. I have some peppermint essential oil that I've already just had in my cabinet. Got some olive oil. And then I have some dish soap. We are going to call this recipe Fly Spray A. So I'm going to label my bottle here just so when we test it, we will know what we're talking about. I also have my little recipe sheet here that I'm going to reference as I make this. Okay, so first things first, we need 2 cups of apple cider vinegar, and I think I'm just gonna have enough because this is just a small bottle. So let me get this open. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm gonna have enough. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I'm gonna do this over the sink. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's spilling everywhere. Okay. All right, 2 or so cups of apple cider vinegar. All right, we need 10 drops of rosemary. So I'm gonna open this little essential oil thing that I got. Ooh, that's strong. 10 drops, 8, 9, 10. Then we're also gonna do 10 drops of the peppermint essential oil, 8, 9, 10. I think what this fly spray is you're just making the most foul smelling thing to deter the flies, because this thing reeks right now. 1 tablespoon of liquid oil. So I'm gonna use my olive oil for this. You can use, you know, canola oil or something like that, but this is all I had in my cabinet. There we go. I don't know how to pour this, but we can. And then half a tablespoon of dish soap. All right, this is all it made, but it will be enough to test it. So I'm gonna put the lid on and give it a shake, and then we'll test it later. So that is Fly Spray A. As the horses eat, I'll just show you what they kind of look like right now. They got some flies on them. The flies aren't too bad tonight just because it's a little cooler, but you can see that they're sitting on them. They're flicking their tails and stomping. They congregate on his back. I'm gonna fly spray Tucker with Fly Spray A. So this is the fly spray that really reeked. And Tucker is not a fan of fly spray. Die, flies, die. The peppermint is really strong. I smell that smell above all the others. The flies are still landing on him, but they're dying when I shoot them with it. So that's a nice feeling. Here we go. Here are some flies. It's all right, buddy. I'm sorry. I know that started with you. Now we're gonna wait just a moment to see if the flies stay off of him, because that's kind of like the biggest indicator if it will work. A lot of fly sprays work for like the first minute they're on the horse, and then the flies start coming back. So we're gonna give it a few minutes and see what happens. So I would say this may be a win here. And as I did mention, it is cooler. It's been a lot cooler, so it's hard to test these fly sprays. No fly spray is perfect. I think the store-bought ones that have chemicals in them last, 30 minutes or so. So if I can find something that compares to that, I'll be happy. You stink. You smell bad. One hack I know that makes a world of difference is getting fly traps and putting them around your horse fields. You don't want to put them in your horse fields, but just around your horse fields. So I got this hanger from Walmart, and you can just hang the fly trap on the hanger. And I don't really think it matters about the brand. These fly traps come with a scent that you put in them and then you fill them with water or apple cider vinegar or something, and it reeks. Like, this thing absolutely stinks. So the flies will come off of the horses and come to the fly trap instead. Starting this year, we put these around our property and it has made the world of difference. So when spring first came, the flies were really bad. We got these, and now the fly population, I would say, has diminished by 50%. So the horses still have flies on them, but it is nowhere near as bad as it was. For this hack, I have some baby oil and a microfiber cloth. And with this hack, what you're supposed to do is wipe the baby oil all over your horse. And the idea is it will make your horse slick enough to where the flies can't land and stay on the horse. So I don't know if that's true or not, but we're gonna find out. It's okay. Tucker's so iffy about new things going on him. He always wants to investigate it before it gets put on him. My only concern with this hack is if it's supposed to make the horse slick, I really don't know if you'd want to do this before you ride. This is literally 1 second after I wiped him with baby oil, and you can already see that the flies are back, and they may even be back stronger. So I would say that this hack does not work. Do not try it. To get these flies off of him again, I'm going to use some fly spray A. This is our second testing of fly spray A. Say die flies, and I do have cookies for him. Of course I have cookies. For fly spray B, this is a little bit more of a simple recipe. We're gonna use water, so there's my sink. Then we're gonna use dish soap again, Pine Sol. I absolutely love the smell of Pine Sol, so I think this one's gonna smell a lot better than fly spray A. And then vinegar. So I'm gonna mix these together and follow my recipe. And the blue fly spray bottle will be fly spray B, so we can keep record. B. Okay, to start with, we need 1 cup of water. I need a funnel, but I don't have one, so it is what it is. That's why we're doing this over the sink. 1 cup of vinegar. 3/4 cup of Pine Sol. This is like the best smelling thing I've smelled since I've started this process. And then it says a generous squirt of dish soap. Generous squirt. Okay. This is fly spray B. Ryok is gonna be my tester for fly spray B. And he has a messy face from just eating his dinner. And Ryok has a lot more flies on him for some reason. So you can see all the flies on Ryok's back. Goodbye. Die, flies, die. I don't know if this fly spray is gonna do the trick because that guy's still going. I mean, this fly spray definitely smells a lot better, but I don't know if it will do its job. Now we wait a few minutes and then we will see how it went. Yes, dirty nose. I was just cleaning Rock's feet and he's giving his tail some flicks. That means he's trying to get flies away from him. So evaluating a few minutes later, still no flies. I mean, he is swishing his tail, but that's the dead fly that I killed. They haven't come back to congregate on his back. I'm testing these sprays and it is cooler out. It's not been a full-fledged fly attack this summer, but I've also been taking steps to avoid that. And so I think with the proper steps to avoid crazy fly populations and then this fly spray, I think it will work. Like, I think it's doable. This next hack we actually tested in our last hacks video, but it was kind of windy that day and the flies weren't out, so I thought we would test it for this video since Ruach has a lot of flies on him. For this hack, we're gonna bathe Ruach using Irish Spring soap. So we're gonna get him wet and then scrub him with this soap. It has a very distinct smell that flies are not supposed to like. This is Ruach's first official bath, so we'll see how he does. I've never hosed down his whole body, although I don't really think he's gonna care, but we'll see how he does. Yes, we will. Oh yeah. Good boy. Ruach loves water. You take him to play in the stream on the trail. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, nice and soapy. Okay, so I got the soap all over Ruach. Now we're just gonna rinse him off. For his first bath, he's been very good. Very well behaved. Although now he's trying to get ahead of me. Good boy. It's been about 15 minutes, so we wanted to check on Ruach and see how the flies were treating him and to see if the Irish Spring soap had been keeping them away. So he's eating his dinner right now. But I do see some flies already landing on him and flying off. So I guess that's a no. The Irish Spring soap does not work. And he's still a little wet and they're already coming back. So while it may diminish them, I don't think it gets rid of them completely. This whole time I've been out here working with the horses, I've been wearing this mosquito repellent bracelet, hoping it would repel the flies. I personally haven't felt any flies on me or humming around me, and I don't know if this is attributed to the bracelet or the weather or anything, but if it is attributed to the bracelet, I would say that this does work. Once again, I got this at Walmart. It is the Hello Bello Kids mosquito repellent bracelet, so if you want to look at that. If you're interested in trying some of these hacks, I put them all into an article on our website. I include the recipes to the fly spray I made and everything else, and also my rating of how it went. And so if you'd like to check that out, the link is in the description to that article.